Hello and welcome to this, the 32nd review of the Soda Pop playlist. And we are continuing with our string of plastic and or cans. So we'll be taking a look at another Teddy's product. That is the product. It is strawberry and cream. Little hesitant on this one. The product line from Teddy's is 6 products altogether. I had actually gone back. I was interested in the root beer. They were sold out of it. The root beer was of interest to me as to how it was in relation to the sarsaparilla. So they didn't have it, so I grabbed this. So this is being sold to me in Acme's around me here, which in my part of the country are basically the storefront branding for Albertson. Okay, the product can also be found in Dollar Generals, and for whatever reason, Tractor Supply Company carries it. If you go to their website, teddys.com or teddysoda.com, you will be able to use a store locator, and it goes state by state, and instead of giving you exact pinpoint locations, it's sort of refreshing actually. They just give you the chain stores in that particular state that carry their products. So, what you have here is a rather odd-shaped plastic bottle. On this particular product, the bottle is clear, as you can see. That is actually the color of the product, and they're going with a white cap on this one. The caps are plain, but the cap colors change depending on what the layout is with the wraparound sticker and the product in the bottle. So, it's 26 ounces, which is why it's a little bit odd. It's 26 ounces. It sort of has a feel of an old beer quart from like Miller back in the day. Maybe they're still like that, I'm not sure. But it's slightly smaller. The dimensions overall are slightly smaller. So, you got 26 fluid ounces, natural strawberry flavored. All right? I'm a little hesitant about this due to the fact I am not a big fan of fruit-flavored sodas. And earlier this year, I did Dad's Red Cream. And although I didn't overly care for it during the review, I didn't care for it even more after the filming had stopped. So that is why. They do have a Best Buy date, which is right there, and you're probably not going to be able to tell anything by it, so I will read it off. It is Best Buy, 27th of September, 2022, and then there's a lot number underneath it. It is denoted up top here that it is caffeine free, all right? On the back, you have, wow, this is really bad glare tonight. Sorry about that. Nutritional information, which I will show in a moment. You have the recycling information and the barcode, and manufactured for. And it's odd that they say that way. It's manufactured for Unique Beverage Company, LLC of Everett, Washington State. All right. And I'm looking for the website, which is why I turned it around so I could see it. And I'm not seeing it on here for some reason. There it is. I forgot. They have it like, it's like stealth website. You see it there? www.teddysoda.com. The website's fairly nice. It's fairly simple. Simple setup, simple layout, but it is a fairly nice, for a discount brand, it is a pretty nice website. But I've noticed that with a lot of discount brands over varying products, types of products. I think it is just basically the internet and technology catching up. Now everybody has a really nice website, except for me. Sort of. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, this is sweating already. So, the nutritional information. Now, this is for the entirety of the bottle because most people would consume the entirety in a sitting or, within a reasonable amount of time. That said, technically in the bottle, there are 2.2 servings. If you want to know the serving size, you take any number that you're about to see, and there aren't many on this one. Take any number you want to see, throw it on a calculator, or on your phone. I guess most people's calculators are on their phone now. And divide by 2.2. And whatever number you come out with will be the number for the serving size. Do note the total carbs and the percentage that it is, and that all of those carbs, all of the grams, are also added sugars and the total percent there for anybody that may be in the habit of taking insulin. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. And pause now. Okay, so we are off to the races, so to speak. So, I actually like strawberry, and I like cream sodas. So, in theory, besides finding... I'm getting the glass out here, sorry. Besides finding the color a little disturbing, in theory, there should be nothing about this I dislike. I'm hoping that it is not syrupy. Not a big fan of that. Anyway. I've been happy with these. Now, they do term them as natural sodas. Well, I can smell that off it. Actually, that smells pretty good. All right. So the carbonation is a little bit in check, or the two products I've done previously from Teddy's. Smells good off the glass, too. Of course, as soon as I said that, the carbonation on this one is higher. It's good. It's good. It's not syrupy. It's not at the same time. It's not washed out. The strawberry is forward, but there is a creamy aspect in sort of the later aftertaste. It's pretty fizzy. And this is not something you know what? There is no regular line, non-diet-esque soda that I would drink a lot of I work outside. In the summer, I'm in a pretty humid section of the mid-Atlantic states, and it can get into the 90s. 90s is not crazy. We're not talking like Arizona heat by any means. But when you throw 80% humidity on top of that, you drink too much of something like this out there, and you literally could maybe pass out. Okay, so it smells good. The color is... It's a crisp red. But you can see through it. It's not cloudy at all. Carbonation is a little bit high for my personal liking, but that's personal taste. Again, this is caffeine free. It tastes good. It tastes good, but it's not like ridiculously over the top sweet. It's not like, wow, we just melted down Jolly Ranchers and decided to drink the aftermath. It's not like that. So it's got a good taste. Now, not to talk trash on Dad's because they make a really good root beer, but that red cream, number one, it wasn't strawberry. I'm all but sure it was cherry flavored, but the cream aspect sort of overtook it and you couldn't quite tell. Or I couldn't at the time anyway. But it had like a syrupy aftertaste feel in the mouth. And it was just like, oh, what did I do? Mind you, the whole product looked like, let's grab the 7-year-old's attention while walking down the aisle. So there's certain people, age groups, that are looking for certain things, and stuff like this is going to play better with, let's say, my nephews. That all said, this is pretty good. Flavor-wise, it's good. It's got the strawberry, it's got the cream sort of coming in secondary and after. Both are done well. Although it has a creamy aspect to it, or a cream soda aspect, it's not thick. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like syrupy. It's pretty light. The bubbles are very present in this one, more so than the last two products, but that might be better for this type of flavoring. It is staining a little bit. Grown-ups may want to note that. All in all, look, I'm getting these bottles now. It's technically on sale. Acme's around me are up market, up price, so I usually don't go in them. These are on sale, but at the same time, they're like perpetually on sale. They're never not on sale. So the one bottle is running $1, I guess, in tax. But at that point, it doesn't really matter. It's like 10. Acme's do like 10 for 10. But unlike other supermarkets that do that, you don't actually have to buy 10 to get that price. So why bother putting the sticker that says 10 for 10? Yeah, anyway. I don't know. I'm sort of impressed with this line. At the price that they're going at, it's a really good showing. At a budget discounted price, they've put out a consistently good showing. Now, some stuff's going to vibe better with me personally, personal taste-wise. But even this, even if I wasn't doing it for content and as a review, if I put $1 out, $1, and was like, okay, let me roll the dice on this, I wouldn't be disappointed in any way. I wouldn't be like, oh, I wasted $1. And, sometimes I'm actually in a position where a wasted $1 could cause issue. And no, I'm not kidding. And no, I don't know why I'm telling you that. Anyway, so yeah, it's caffeine free. The other thing about this is these are not cane sugar products. This is high fructose corn syrup, which I am not a fan of. But in a budget product, you do. It's one of those deals where you get what you pay for, or what you're paying for is what you're ending up with. And really, in the modern age, high fructose corn syrup is the cheaper route. So now, if I was paying for like some high price product, like those Pepsi Nitros, you take the nitrogen aspect out of that, and basically what you have is a really expensive cola with high fructose corn syrup, and then it's like, oh, okay, what? Huh? Anyway, this has been my review of Teddy's strawberry and cream. If you see this line, I'd give it a try. This isn't the first one I'd go to, but, they all seem to be of a quality much higher than their price point, which, in this day and age, that's something within itself, right? Anyway, this has been the 30-second review of the Soda Pop playlist. I will be popping up the playlist and the last review of this list at the end here. I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves, and as always, God bless.